Let's wait for a few folks to get in. I hope everybody's having a good Friday. Hope everybody's got good plans for the weekend. It's the dogs in the back. How's everybody? We got somebody in here tonight so far.
Let me see that. Oh.
How's everybody doing? Welcome back. Hey, what's up, Bass? How are you? I'll wait for a few more folks to get in. I got Jackie with me tonight because Brent and Ed are gone.
Thanks.
Bad medicine.
Backup.
Mumsy, what's up? What's up, folks? So tonight we're going to be I'm a little off my game because Brent's not here, the voice of reason, but what up, honey? Rose saying hi, Bad Medicine saying hi.
Hi, everybody.
What's up, Joe? So right here, you see all these? Yeah. She's new to the chat, folks. I'm sorry. Yeah. Mumsy, what's up? Joe, Spectral Sailor, you're new here. Hold on a second. Where's my phone? Can you make her a mod?
How?
Yeah, what? You got the channel. Bad Medicine says hi, Jackie. All right, so I'm a little bit off my game tonight, but tonight we're going to be talking about the spirit box and things that.
That's you.
You're kidding me.
Dude, I don't know how this works.
You get in here and you go. Make a mod.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep my phone over here for.
Go to Spectacular. Okay, sorry, folks. Southern Paranormal, what's up? How are you? Whoever's not blue, honey, make them blue, please.
How come they're not turning blue, though?
They will the next time they say something. All right, sorry, folks. It's a little bit rough sledding at the beginning of this. Brent's not here. But we are going to be talking about the spirit box tonight. I'm going to share a few. We are going to be sharing a few captures as well. I do. Thank you, Spectral. I think everybody is blue. Everybody's blue. All right, so if you go up to the top of the chat, there is a link in there. Jackie is starting her own channel, and I'd like to try to get her some people to follow her. So it's up there. Give her a follow. It's a travel channel. It's non-paranormal.
It's going to be both of us, not just me.
It's going to be.
It's my channel, but you'll be on it.
I'll be on it too.
Yeah.
So, but it's going to be our travels. We travel a lot. We go everywhere in the Pasadena Paranormal wagon. So I'd like everybody to subscribe to her. What's up, everybody? Please say hi to Mock. He's a good guy. He's not the green monster like everybody thinks. He's a good person. Thank you, Joe. That's Joe.
That's Joe? Yeah. Okay.
Andrea, how are you? So we'll get into that a little bit more. I hope everybody has had a great week. My week was a little bit hard. Mumsy, subscribe to you, honey.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, Mumsy. That's Rose Mom.
There's hardly any content on it right now. That will start coming out next month or so.
She's going to get it, but everybody subscribe to her, please, and she'll send us the subscription back as well. Yeah. So we have coming up next week, folks. Next Saturday, we have our public tour of the London Town and Gardens, where we're raising funds for London Town during these times, these troubling times. For historical societies. Thank you, Southern Love. I appreciate it. Jane, what's up? How are you? But we'll be going live from this event for the about an hour and a half, I would think. About an hour and a half, we're going to be going live from that one. And that should be fun. There's going to be people... There's going to be people that are not paranormal investigators on this, so if something happens, you might be able to see somebody shit their pants.
What is this?
The ghost tour next week.
Oh.
Oh, Mock subscribed to Jackie. Thank you, Mock.
And thank you for your kind words.
I told her the things that you've been saying, or played your voice voiceovers for. I told her she has a fan.
Somebody's a fan.
Oh, honey, I think you're gorgeous. You know that. But yeah, the London Town Live should be fun. That's going to be fun. Pay attention for that. That is next Saturday at 8:30. I think we're starting on that one, and we're taking it down to the end of the tour.
What time's the live? What time's the live? 8:30.
8:30. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. This is new to me.
Yep. And then April 2nd, we will be live from Wareheim Myers Mansion. This is the site of episode 4 that has not been released. So you get to have a little, Mock says nice shirt. You get to have a little, you get the little sneak peek of episode 4 on a live. Andrea, Jackie's link is at the top of the chat. I have it pinned at the top of the chat. And I appreciate everybody going subscribing to her. I'm going to push her out in our community a lot. So, yeah. She's got control of the channel too, so she'll do it too. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it, bro.
Thank you.
But yeah, we'll be going live from Wareheim. So this place is a 1913 mansion. It's huge. I think it's probably 6,500, 7,000 square feet.
It's massive.
It's got a 1,900 wooden bowling alley in the basement.
I think there's 6 bedrooms upstairs.
7 or 8, something like that.
That's right. There's that one in the back, and there's that back room with the glass. And
thanks, Jane. Jane, subscribe to you, honey.
Thank you.
So that ought to be fun. We're going to be doing a half-hour live in that during our investigation. Basically, we're going to be investigating. We're going to turn the camera on, and you're going to get a piece of the investigation while it's happening. So that should be fun too. This is a place where we've caught. I've always said that my best ghost picture that we caught was at Gettysburg, in the children's orphanage. However, y'all haven't seen this one yet. And when you do, you'll say that's your best, because it's an older woman, and we think it is Miss Ethel Myers. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be part of the documentary. And then we'll have another Wednesday upload like we did this week. We had a Wednesday upload of a raw video on investigation. And we'll be doing that until episode 4 comes out. And we'll have these, behind the investigations and lives going on. So we got a bunch of stuff going on. We landed another location for June 11th, I think it is, which is the B&O Railroad Museum in Ellicott City. And yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, it's she said we got it in June. We just got to come up with a day. And I think it's going to be the 11th. But we also came up with a little bit out of our Sweet Pea. What's up? How are you? Lakeshore. Happy belated. That was a good live the other night. We're going to go May 7th. We're going to be a little bit outside of our comfort zone. I'm pushing to get this location. It's a 1880s home with no history. However, the claims are very cool, and if we can get some of these claims on video, it would be great. We got doors opening by themselves, lights shutting off, turning on, shadow figures walking past windows, an eerie feeling. Gee, what's up? An eerie feeling when you're in the basement, like somebody's got you by your shoulders. I was told that there is 5 locations in the limestone wall basement that still has metal shackles in it. So that ought to be fun. And whoever's subscribing to Jackie, she'll subscribe back to you.
There will be content eventually.
There will be content eventually. We're just getting started, and whoever subscribes to her, she'll subscribe back. Again, her link is at the top. But
I think I put it so much.
Yeah. So that's crazy. That
So you'll get to hear less of Jared talking more.
You got anything to say to the folks? I mean, people say they want to see more of Jackie.
Well, I'm here. I'm Brent's filling.
Brent's filling for the night.
Yes.
Brent is enjoying himself in Florida this evening. Him and the wife are on vacation, so they deserve it. They got a timeshare and they haven't used it for 3 years, so it's about time for them to go down there and use the sucker. You know what I mean? But I'm happy for them. And Ed is actually with his other group doing a public or private tour raising funds for Benson Hammond tonight. Which is cool. Jackie made me this today in the paranormal office.
Here,
isn't this cool? I come home from work and this is on my paranormal office desk.
No, it's not. It was on the wall.
Or on the wall. Same thing.
Yes.
But I was very happy to see that when I got home.
I don't think about you when you're not here. Just leave it be. You're going to end up liking it.
But I also, again, folks, Wednesday is going to be the upload or premiere day for us from now on. I know before we would do 3 videos a week.
You should have mentioned that was an actual.
Yeah, that was from our actual Paranormal Underground magazine. But
your first magazine cover, right?
Yeah. But we're not going to be uploading as many videos or premiering as many videos as we did before. It's just too much work, especially when there's, scheduling and family and work and everything else going on. So a summer vacation. So we're just going to do a Wednesday upload and a Friday BTI from now on, and whenever lives fall into place. So no worries, Southern Love. That's the same way with Jackie. She doesn't have any on her channel as of yet. She's got a few, but she's going to be loading them up. And it's highly, we understand that. But I'll subscribe back to you. She'll subscribe back to you. I think I've already subscribed to you, Southern Love, but if not, I will check that.
Can I check on yours? How do you see who you're subscribed to?
I don't know. I'd have to check it. But so I also, before we get into this spirit box conversation, me and Brent were last week we're talking about the dictation speech to text app that we were using at the Rising Sun during an Echovox session, and we got some very interesting results with it. I know the end of it. It said you can find her on the boat. Came through the speech to text that came through the Echovox. So we have the Echovox playing and the speech to text next to it. And you put the speaker right next to it, and the speech to text can pick up the words that are coming out of the Echovox and display it on a screen, sort of like an Ovilus. Only it's not energy manipulated. Not energy manipulated. It is, the Echovox manipulating it. And it said, you can find her on the boat. And then a few minutes later, it said, we want to thank you for trying to help this place.
That was at the last one.
That was at the Rising Sun Inn. And I looked at Brent and I said, Brent, this investigation's over. Our bridge is built and we will come back and build on this bridge. So very interesting. But my buddy in South Africa, Darkwater, if y'all would go to Darkwater's page, he's in our comments a lot.
I can put the link in here.
Yeah, he's got a few videos where he has taken our theory, our technique, and used it in the field on the video, and with some very interesting results.
I have no idea.
You can just go to our comments on.
Oh,
yeah. Ghost Talker goes to Vox. Southern Love, I really don't like to use apps all that much. I do use the Echo Box and the Scottish Paranormal Spirit Box app because I know the creators of it, and hold on a second, I'm trying to get this up here.
Do you want me just to post a link in the chat?
Yeah. So sorry about that. I'm a little rough here. Eli, what's up, brother? Did you get that nacho pizza I told you about? It's good. I know you got one down there in Texas. You got to. Yes. So Darkwater is doing some videos with that Echo Box and dictation. And if you would like to check that out and see it in action, I just posted his link right there. I think he's doing excellent work with this technique, and some, like I said, some very interesting things are coming out of it. And we're going to be implementing it on not all of the Echo Vox session, but parts and pieces of it. We'll be implementing it in the field starting April 2nd. But the show tonight is on the Spirit Box. And if anybody has noticed on the channel, I and Brent and Ed, and therefore Jackie, we love ITC and audio ITC. Our investigations are driven on audio ITC. And the Spirit Box. What's up, Hojo? Hey, I rewatched. I did. I'm sorry Venom was busted. But we love audio ITC, and the Spirit Box was a ghost box, hack box, whatever you call it. Was one of the first audio ITC devices that were implemented in investigations. And does anybody in the chat know exactly the theory on why the Echo Box or the Spirit Box works, or how? Joe, I know you know a lot of things, Joe. Would you like to elaborate on how the Spirit Box works?
Nothing. I was being a smart ass.
So, white noise. But what is white noise, Bad Medicine? Well, I'm going to tell you, Ro. I'll tell you here in a second. I want to see some people trying to tell me. Andrea? You going to bed? All right. Well, be safe.
Oh, she's in Australia?
Mm-hmm. White noise in between channels. Okay. Courtney, look who I got with me. Say hi to Courtney, honey.
Hey, Courtney.
She's got her Nirvana shirt on, too. All right. So the Spirit Box, in theory, how it works. Frequency. Yes, bass. That's good. RF is a part of the electromagnetic spectrum. So is the static that white noise creates. All right. So EVPs are supposed to be manipulation of the EMF to cause word. Correct? That's one of the theories on an EVP, is that is a manipulation in the EMF field to create vibrations to create a word. That's why with the Spirit Box, the theory on why it works is that the Spirit Box itself, this is our Spirit Box. You'll notice it does not have an antenna. The antenna is completely gone on our Spirit Box. I take it out. I've always take that because I don't want more RF than needed, because FM, you'll be able to pick up FM frequencies still with no antenna, but you'll get them stronger with that antenna. You'll never be able to get rid of AM frequencies. They're always there, even without the antenna. But the theory is this little thing, this little box running through RF very fast to create the white noise. And if you actually it actually does. If you're running without an antenna, Joe, I would go FM because you're gonna. I'm just gonna let it go. I want folks to hear this. This is our spirit box. You tell me if you hear radio bleed. I'll turn it down, but you tell me if you hear radio bleed. This is the one that we use in the field. There's no radio bleed in that sucker. And I don't have to run it at 100 and 150, that real fast frequency to create the white noise. I can use 200 to 250 in a nice, slow, controlled setting with no radio bleed and get responses like that.
You can't see it, but it's actually going. Now you can see. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
They can see it. Yeah, they can see that it's going through the numbers without it doing it.
So,
can see it.
the theory that these create white noise or EMF, it's true. Yeah. Okay. So you heard our spirit box, right? No RF whatsoever coming through there. No bleed, no nothing. We proved that the spirit box creates an EMF field coming out of the speaker. As the frequencies are coming out of the speaker, it's throwing out EMF for spirits to grab and say words with. No. I watched it. I seen it. I seen the whole thing. But we're going to share some interesting captures as well. I got a few of them written down here. Now bear with me. I had to be taught how to do this from Brent. I tried this on Joe's live the other day, and I couldn't do it. But I think I figured it out. So this is the Weir building.
Why don't you do this one?
Honey.
I'm sorry, folks. We're gonna be back. I'll beat the shit out of him.
I'm trying to talk here. How'd you do that? Calm down here.
Well, the other one is easier for them to see.
All right. So we are inside the Weir building. And here is a few spirit box captures.
Where you're at.
Lieutenant Wolf.
I just heard Lieutenant Wolf. Lieutenant Wolf. Remember moving your teeth? Did you die in this hospital?
Wait till you see this one. Said it right there, but we didn't put it in there.
Let's see, were you killed by friendly fire?
Ben making an appearance. That is correct, Joe. It gets better, Southern Love. It gets better.
But I'm pretty sure Lieutenant Wolf, can you tell me your first name? Sir, tell me your first name. Radio Union?
Here you go, Joe.
Great. Sir, were you murdered in the basement?
Weir building. This is good, folks. Listen to this.
Where did you get shot? Where did you get shot?
Right temple.
So, Lieutenant Wolf, sir, we stirred up some activity.
Southern Love, listen to this. I'm going to let this play out.
Your memories of what happened. If so, I don't mean any disrespect from you. I just want to know your story. So keep on. We appreciate all the communication that we're getting so far. We want a little bit more. Where were you shot?
Listen to here.
In the face. Sir, thank you.
So what do you think about that? Anything about them captures right there, folks? You ever heard anything come through the spirit box and yell it got shot in the face? Okay, sorry about that. Like I said, I'm a little new at this, but that whole interaction there, Lieutenant Wolf got murdered in the basement, and then he was shot in the right temple, the head, the back, and the face, all coming through on a detuned SB7 spirit box. So we got some more to share with you. This one's funny. This one makes me laugh because we were being covered by the Broadcasting Bureau of Governors at the Benson Hammond House, and they were doing a live overseas stream that night. Broadcasting Bureau of Governors is overseas broadcasts with U.S. propaganda. It's a federal. Bud Files, what's up? It's a federally funded department in our government, and they came out and they did a live stream with us, and The cameraman, bear with me here, folks. Let me get this up. The cameraman is starting to believe things are happening. And then what's going on here?
Say my name. Annie. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Thank you, Tommy.
That guy that just screamed right there.
Tommy, remember what I asked you to do?
That guy that just screamed right there was the head reporter.
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. That's all I did. Thank you, Tommy.
It doesn't happen just once, folks.
Tommy, remember what I asked you to do when I was in the other room? Could you do that for me? I think you better say hi to me again because I wasn't sure I heard you.
Again, I heard it. So that. What do you think about that, folks? What do you think about those two? Danny was the cameraman, and Danny was starting to feel there was something going on inside the Benson Hammond house. Now, everybody that knows the channel and knows us knows something's going on inside the Benson Hammond house. And it said Danny, hi Danny, twice upon request. Detuned spirit box. So, yeah, that was a good one. And we got one more for you, and then we'll get into some other things later on.
What is that from? Is that the guy from across overseas that came in?
Yeah, that was they were with Broadcasters Bureau of Governors, and they did an overseas live stream with us. But we got one more. This is my favorite. This is my favorite spirit box capture that second favorite. I haven't shared my first with you yet. That's still Joe says that place is haunted. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I can tell you that. A little bit more than we know as well from the last time we were there. But this one is my second favorite of all time. The only reason is because the first one has an emotional tie to it. But this capture right here blows my mind.
Sweet pea. Good night.
See you later, Sweet Pea. Thanks for coming in. So this sucker right here blows my mind.
Presence, good morning. Are you the one that's got us feeling angry? Is this how you feel?
Night, Sweet Pea. Thanks for coming in. Our internet sucks tonight, folks. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Why do you feel this way?
Chris, what's up, brother? What are you doing? Thanks for coming in. You just missed yourself there, Finch. I just played one with you in it. So we're gonna play that one again, folks. I want you to listen to that. Listen to it closely.
Is this how you feel?
Why do you feel this way? Three Souls, what's up?
Why do you feel this way?
Chained on the wall, let me go. See you later, Lakeshore. Thanks for coming in.
Portal. What did you say? Portal.
I want to play that one more time. I'm sorry, folks. I'm going to play it one more time. One more time. You got to listen to the clarity of this sucker.
Is this how you feel?
Listen to this.
Why do you feel this way?
I love that one. I love that capture. What do you think about it, honey? You like that capture?
Sure.
Jackie hates the spirit box.
I do.
She has come accustomed to the Echo Vox. She doesn't like the static that the spirit box brings.
It's not that. It's like you decide to turn it on before you say anything to anybody, and when it's pitch dark and there's this loud ass noise, but it's completely quiet, it kind of gives you, makes you jump all.
So those are three of my favorite spirit box captures that we have shared with y'all so far. I still have a bunch left. But that chained on the wall, let me go. That is over. I think we were running that at 150 sweeps per second. So
yeah, it will give you a jump.
That is rolling over multiple channels.
I agree.
that's go. That's
I know who it is.
That's
I'm
real.
telling you.
That's
I
real.
know. I can read.
But that was over multiple sweeps, multiple channels, and coming in same voice through the static, chained on the wall, let me go, direct to the question. That's one of my favorites. I 100% think that was Gabor, who was a dark entity who had a strong hatred for me. For some reason, I don't know why. He just did. He always came up on me and felt like he was back there on the shoulders and gave you that feeling where you're breathing down my neck. Pulled my shirt one day. That bastard was the only ghost, the only spirit that ever got me scared, because he pulled my shirt and I ran. I ran upstairs and I was a little scared and I got the hell out of Dodge. But I went back down there.
And the place is no longer there.
And the place is no longer there. So he's
well, now they built condos, right?
So
now those people in the condos can deal with them.
So they built $500,000 condos there. So they're like, hey, man, this is a brand new place here. Why is this place haunted? That's because it's it's the space, not the building.
We should drive by it someday.
I know. I want to say it. Got some good gyros down there. It's close to Greektown, actually.
Ew.
Yeah. If nobody knows, Jackie is a vegetarian. Which
I don't think anybody knows.
She's a vegetarian, so her palate is very limited.
No, it's not. By my dinner.
Yeah. So I want everybody, like I said, I would like everybody to help Jackie get her channel out there. Whoever's got community tabs, if in a couple weeks, if you would like to share it out, help her grow.
I'm aiming for mid-April.
She's aiming for mid-April, so I would appreciate it. She would appreciate it. She works hard on other things for Pasadena Paranormal. She's going to work hard on this. Oh, you got
pushed down a flight of steps.
You got pushed down a flight of stairs by a ghost, Joe? By a spirit? I did an investigation of a Civil War reenactor who had a sword from Gettysburg in his house that he brought in, and it brought somebody in with it. And that somebody tried to trip the guy coming up the stairs through his deck. The spirit it grabbed his leg and tripped him, and he fell up the steps. So they called me and Brent out, and we went to take a look at it. And I was getting a little agitated that evening. The Ovilus, when I came upstairs, it said, "Get back downstairs now." The Ovilus said this. Now remember, for each word for that Ovilus to say, it has to hit an energy level. The thing said, "Get back downstairs now." I said, "All right, I'm coming downstairs." And I started jaw jacking with whoever was down there, and I don't think they liked it. And the next day, Hojo, I couldn't walk. I was limping. For some reason, I don't know why. I couldn't walk straight for a week. It felt like I got stabbed, possibly by a ghost sword. That's what I'm thinking. That's something I'll never forget. That's a story that I'll never forget. Yeah, it took me about a week. To get back to walking right again. So very interesting there. So I believe you when you say that somebody tried to trip you and push you down the stairs, because I've seen it happen. But like I was saying, if everybody could help Jackie grow, I would greatly appreciate that. She would greatly appreciate that. Also, next Saturday, if you will please set your reminders.
Huh? Come up to 12.
Thanks, folks.
A little bit helps.
Mario, what's up, brother? Okay. Mario, Ghost Hunter. But if you would please, set the reminders for the ghost tour. Faja, what's up, Faja? That dude is cooler than the other side of the pillow on investigation. The only way to be, Faja. It's the only way to be. You see these young bucks out there calling these spirits out, being all crazy. That ain't the way to do it. Cool, calm, and collected. Brandon Lucas, I don't know you. Let's make him blue. We're gonna make you blue, brother.
I was in my chat. No, I'm on you.
Yeah.
How do I do this again? Hold on, I got it.
You gotta go to the live chat.
Where'd he go?
Rocky.
It won't let me do it. I must not have a channel.
Oh, I guess not. But
Southern Love went to bed. He's going to bed.
Southern Love, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you coming in. Hopefully we'll see you next Friday as well. So let's see. She's a vegetarian. What was I getting at, folks? Oh, setting your reminders.
Easily distracted.
Clearly. Easily distracted. So set your reminders for 8:30, the 26th of March, next Saturday. That ought to be fun. Again, there's going to be folks there that aren't paranormal investigators. So if something happens, and I've seen a full bodied at this location.
Are we not telling anybody where it's at? Or...
Yeah, it's in London Town, historic
okay.
London Town of Gardens in Edgewater. But I've seen a full bodied standing on the steps in this location. So if one of these non-paranormal investigators sees that, I think y'all might be in for some good stuff. You just might see somebody have to change their pants. So that that ought to be fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So go ahead and you know,
Wait,
set your reminders for that.
That's just me and you next week, right?
Yeah, Brent and Ed. Brent's not going to make the trip up, and I think Ed's heading down to Sarasota for spring training. So it's just going to be me and Jackie there, which is good enough.
Thanks.
I'm just kidding, guys. I love you both. I know you'll be watching.
I'm clearly there standing.
I always want you sitting next to me. Always. And you never want to do it. Yeah. So the 23rd, 6th, 8:30, set those reminders. And then the 2nd, April 2nd at 8:30, set those reminders as well. That's going to be a half hour live coming in during the actual investigation. So that'll be cool. You know, we're not going to interrupt anything of the investigation. Camera's going to come on and we're going to be investigating. So yeah, you're going to get a sneak peek into Pasadena Paranormal's investigation that night. I think that'll be fun. Then this Wednesday coming up, we'll have another raw unedited upload. And if you haven't checked the raw unedited upload from this week, go check it out. It's a pretty good one. There's some good stuff in it. But I think we did pretty good, huh? What do you think? I think we had a good show tonight. Shared some good evidence. Gave some updates. I hope everybody connects with everybody in the chat.
Keep you in line. Oh.
That's my buddy Joe. You know, I like Joe. He's a good old Southern boy. It's like myself. But we're going to end it. Mario, she does a good job. She does a real good job, Joe, of keeping me in line. But I get out of line every now and then. I think we had a good time tonight, a good show. And we're going to end it for the night. Yeah. Set those reminders, and again, be on the lookout Wednesday. We'll see you live Saturday. And if you haven't watched the upload from this Wednesday, get over there and watch it. So for me
and Jackie,
we wish you adieu, and we will not let you walk into that darkness alone. Good night.
Bye, everybody.